Now, Joy, how you doing? Are you okay? You cold?
Hey, it's a little chilly out here. The temperatures are definitely dropping. And, it's weather like this that you start to think about the importance of the Salvation Army, of course, when people in need, people need food, people need warmth.
Absolutely.
I mean, all those sorts of things. And we're going to get into that a little bit later in the show. But look who showed up.
Hey, I'm here.
I'm glad you're here. Did you bring me something for the kettle?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we got money for the kettle, so
Awesome.
Everybody needs to come by and do that.
All right.
It's a good thing. Salvation Army is perfect place to put some money.
That is true. And
Yep.
Bruce Porter, of course, from Dollars and Cents. We're actually just going to have that conversation out here. We're going to talk a little bit about charitable giving in a minute, but here's something else that sort of fits with our theme today. You're going to talk a little bit about living, assuming you have a paycheck, about living paycheck to paycheck.
Had a question come in this week. We're living paycheck to paycheck. We're not exactly sure where to go from here because we're struggling. Well, here's the first thing I'd recommend you do. It's the holidays. It's real easy to go further in debt.
Oh gosh, is it ever?
So you need to sit down immediately, have a kitchen table talk, look at your income and expenses, and get a handle on that right now. Because if you've got limited resources for income, you have to operate within that scope of what your standard living is. If you're operating outside of that, you're going further in debt.
Yeah.
So what I would do is sit down with you and the wife, establish, here's what we got to do, and then set up a temporary budget, review it weekly, have a conversation daily. Coupons are going to be your friend. You're going to have to take your lunch. You're going to have to stop going out to eat. You're going to have to limit the outgo of money.
Right.
No more date night. You got to go to Redbox. You're going to have to do some things. Aren't going to feel good, but in the long run, your financial security is worth it.
Yeah, and what you're talking about here pretty much is hidden money. In other words, there is money to be had that you may not realize you have, and that comes from not giving it away to other people in terms of using a coupon. You don't pay quite as much. Go to the Redbox. You don't pay $30 for a night out for two at the movie.
Right. You can go rent a Redbox. You can go back home, order a pizza. You're still going to spend a whole lot less than going to the movie. That's for later. That's after you get handle on your finances and you're in good shape. That's where you go from there. Now, when you're trying to figure out how can I get a little bit of money, good grief, have a garage sale. Sell stuff you don't need. If you've got 3 vehicles, go down to 2. If you got 2, really evaluate, do I need 2 vehicles? And maybe you do, and if you do, that's fine. But if you don't, go down to 1. We're only talking about a season of time until you get a handle on it. Then once you get a handle on it, then you can move forward from there. If you got good jobs, make sure you're taking advantage of your retirement plan.
Yes.
You don't have to do a full contribution. Start with something. Get a match if you can, and then keep moving, progressing forward with positive things. Don't go further in debt, and always call or get help if you need it. There's lots of people that'll help you.
Yeah, and this time of year, you're tempted to use those credit cards. You're tempted to say, oh, if I sign you up for the store card, you'll save 15% today. And you think, oh man, I'm making money. No, you're not. You're losing money. Don't get yourself further into debt, and
I'd
get,
shy away from that.
Yeah, and what's fun about the holidays is getting together with people you love, and you don't have to spend a fortune.
That's right. And then you can start giving some money that you want to give. So you need to know when you're talking about charitable giving, is it a deduction or is it a credit?
Okay.
A deduction will immediately decrease your taxable income.
Yes.
A credit is going to be a credit against the taxes you owe. So, when you're figuring out where can I do the best good, you find an organization. And then you donate some money, and you find another one and you donate some money. That's what we do here in the Ozarks. We try to find where we can make the biggest difference, and this is a real good place to start right here.
It is a good place to start, and first and foremost, find an organization that you believe in, maybe even an organization that has helped you or someone that you love over the years. And there are a million ways you can help. You can volunteer, you can buy tickets to different events, you can just give straight up cash, but talk to your advisor about what is the best way to do that will benefit you and the organization as well.
Absolutely.
Good advice, and now's a good time to do that because we're getting to the end of the year, and that is going to be a whole other show.